What do you think the future of content creation looks like? Today, ChatGPT and other AI tools can do the research for you, write entire blog posts, and give you outlines and even full scripts for your videos. But in 2 or 3 years, you probably won't have to work anymore because these tools will do the job for you. You can live on the island, sip cocktails all day long, and just refresh your bank account to see how much money is flowing in. To be honest, I think most people get this ChatGPT thing wrong. And in this video, I'll give you my perspective on how I think the future of AI tools and content creation looks like. And most importantly, what you should do now to not miss the opportunity. Hi, my name is Andrew Zemmers, and you're watching What Works in Marketing YouTube channel. This is the place where you get proven tactics, new and exciting strategies in digital marketing so you can finally grow your online business smart and live the life you want. I've been playing a lot lately with ChatGPT. I use it for idea creation, proofreading, research. ChatGPT gives great email copy, or it can edit, proofread existing copy. You name it. It's all fine. It saves you tons of hours and your quality and productivity go up. Great. However, there is this idea that most people are talking about, that AI tools can do everything and will do everything for you when it comes to content creation. Now, let's pretend this is reality and you are working on your video content. Step number 1, you ask ChatGPT to give you 5 hot topics about my niche. Great. It gives you 5 topics. Step number 2, you ask, all right, please write the entire video script for topic number 1 and give me, let's say, 5 different video titles. Cool, it works. Step number 3, next you take the script, you choose the title and give the whole thing, the whole script to Pictory.ai or Synthesia.io or any other AI video tool, and these tools automatically create a video with B-roll, with slides, and with artificial face for you. Step number 4, you upload the video, take the ChatGPT's title, and you're good to go. Your video is ready, your content is ready, nice. And here starts the magic. Up until this point, you have the proven process that works and that can generate great videos, right? In step number 5, now you use ChatGPT plugins that automatically connects AI voiceover tools, video tools, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and this whole process is happening basically while you're asleep. Yes, maybe you need to approve 1 or maybe 2 things to make sure it's not a complete disaster, but this system realistically can generate and post, let's say, 3 long-form videos and 6 or 10 short-form videos every day, every week, month after month. This is scenario number 1. Sounds great, right? I think most people are imagining the internet world going there. But let's push it a bit further and look what happens. I think nobody is actually talking about it. Okay, if the content creation can be done automatically, which means it's faster, it's easier and cheaper to create content, that means the entry barrier will be so low, so tiny that basically anybody will try to do that, right? As the result, there will be millions and millions of content creators that will make infinite amounts of content, and it all will look and sound absolutely the same. And if everybody is doing the same thing, then what's your competitive advantage? Yes, some say that content is numbers game and quantity over quality, etc. Whatever. But I think your content has to be different and somehow unique so you can gain that attention, gain that influence, and eventually make people fall in love with you. If you're like anybody else, then what's the point, right? That leads us to second scenario number 2. And here is what I think content creators must do to win this game. If everybody else is printing content like crazy and it all looks the same, we are doing quite the opposite. We need to be humans with our experiences, with our opinions, and most importantly, emotions. Let's start with experiences. One of the main things why we are listening to other people, asking for advice, or following on socials is their experience. We know that they've built a $1 billion business or $1 million business, they raised 3 happy children, traveled around the world with no money, etc. We want to hear these stories because this gives us the trust moment, and only then we can resonate with them and truly open our minds and listen to them. In most cases, I think we are following people because who they are and what they've achieved and what they've gone through in life, not just because they post business tips or life tips on their Instagram account, right? Content itself, without frame, without backstory, is irrelevant. ChatGPT doesn't have a life story or experience that we can resonate with, right? That's understandable. It's a large language model that has learned from stuff it found on the internet. Okay, next we have opinions, and we must share them when creating content. Again, we as human beings are looking for shortcuts, right? Probably that's why you're watching this video now. That's why we ask our friends, family, and colleagues for advice. And we know that they will give their honest opinion, considering what they have experienced. It's a shortcut. Or another example is buying a new computer or new TV or new phone. I don't want to go through every single review, every single website on the internet, right? I'll probably look at 3 or 4 YouTuber videos from the creators I like because I resonate with them, and I will make the decision out of their opinions. Again, shortcut. I don't want to listen to ChatGPT opinion on new TV models. First of all, it hasn't tested any of them in real life because it's not a human being. Yes, ChatGPT can help to compare specs, features, etc. But even in this case, it usually gives 30% of information wrong. Why? Because it learned from the stuff on internet, and not all stuff is correct. Third, we have emotions. Yes, we all know human beings have emotions. And instead of creating faceless, emotionless, sterile content, I think we need to inject our own emotions and our own vulnerabilities into that content we create. This will make our content way different than AI-generated one. Again, we are listening to others and following people because of what they have achieved, what stuff they went through, and because we resonate and because we like their personalities, right? Have you been in a situation where you listen to a business coach, life coach, or maybe a YouTuber who makes great tech videos and you really like that person? I don't know about you, but I have plenty of people on the internet who I really like. The truth is, there are hundreds of them out there sharing the same content, the same info, but you like this one particular person the most. Why? That's because we tend to like people who are like us and who we resonate with. This includes their look, their opinion, their experience, and their emotions. And these are the things at least I will use in my content in the future. They worked for 1,000 years, and I believe they will work for 1,000 more because technology comes and goes. We all know that, but human psychology stays the same for thousands of years. Okay, but what about AI? What about ChatGPT? That doesn't mean we are not using AI. Quite the opposite, actually. ChatGPT is helping me, helping you with research, idea generation. It can give great title ideas. It can take the scripts for videos. But these are the first drafts. These are not the final versions, I think. We need to make sure to inject this content with our personal stories, our experiences, our opinions, emotions, to make people resonate with it. All right, these are just my thoughts and my predictions. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I think being a human being is the way how we will win this game. ChatGPT will help us, yes, but we can't rely on it alone. Thanks for watching, and if you like this AI topic and ChatGPT topic, make sure to watch this video where I go through 7 ways to grow your business fast with tools like ChatGPT. Until next time, see ya!